Hello, and welcome back to Doodle and Goose.
We also want to say Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully this will be a nice, relaxing time for you guys to be able to just chill out and maybe get some time away from family. This is May's Path of Light. Kit's playing because she's really good at these puzzle games.
Holy nuts. You just sort of put
in the right direction, yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes for you.
Yeah, and then once you get a crossroads, that you get to choose again.
Yeah, and I am playing this because I am good at puzzle games.
Yeah.
That's not where I wanted to go, dog. There we go. And then we want to up.
Good.
And then we want to go up again, and then we want to go this way, and then we want to go up, and then we want to go this way, and then we...
Good commentary.
Are we so excited for... Oh! I'm so fucking smart.
The thing I think is kind of clever about this is that you're building constellations.
Oh, that is clever and cute.
Isn't that cute?
So I need to get to the portal. I'm always the glowing thing. And
you're always the glowing thing, and you always need to get to the portal. Yeah.
Okay. Oops. I already fucked up.
Yes, you did.
Let's go this way. Then this way. And then this way.
Nope.
And then... Oh, fucker. God damn it. This could not be easier.
Relaxing.
Oh, yeah. Super chill.
It's only going to get harder as we go along.
We know your dad's cool with Trump getting a third term. We know it. And we're sorry about that.
Not to get political.
That's so stressful. Why don't you just come and relax? Don't
get into an argument
to know the right path.
About...
What power up? What? What?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just play.
Okay, I'm just going to play.
Yeah, don't get into an argument with your family about
how your best friend is trans now and needs to be referred to under different pronouns. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's
or just, getting into any kind of religious conversations or political conversations or anything like that. It's just...
Yeah, that's not for you, babe. You're here to watch Path of Light. That's what you're here
fucker!
For.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You ruined it.
Do you have,
What? Do I have family drama?
I was going to ask if you have,
a family? Yeah.
Would you shut the fuck up and let me ask my question?
Relaxing. You're here to de-stress. God, it's satisfying watching you wiggle.
Have any, fond, traditions or anything around Thanksgiving? What's your favorite food to bring to Thanksgiving? Do you have something that's
macaroni and cheese?
Is that a Thanksgiving meal?
No, but listen to me. I hate mashed potatoes. I hate them viscerally with a passion.
Okay.
I think they're disgusting. And so, sorry everybody. I know we're getting unsubscribed to already. I'm very aware, and my family also hates it.
Yeah,
not mashed potatoes. The fact that I hate mashed potatoes. Anyway, and
love mashed potatoes, so don't leave just yet.
Well, I don't. I hate them. And
how can I just don't know.
They just taste bad, dog.
I know that everyone says this type of shit. But
I fucked up.
Yeah,
okay,
you did.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute here.
These are the easy levels, just so you know.
Can you shut up, maybe? Oh, oops. So I can't go that way. I really fucked up royally. I gotta... Oh, no. That's dumb, too.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Nope.
So don't go this way because I've already gone this way. So What the fuck? Where did I start?
At the beginning.
Where the fuck was the beginning?
Nope. Just go left.
Just go left? I'm going left.
Go right.
Wait, I don't think you're allowed to help me. Are you allowed to help me in this playthrough?
No, you know what? I'm not. Go. Anyway...
Wait,
I know that everyone says this about when somebody's like, oh, I don't like this type of food or whatever, and it's like, and they always go oh yeah, just
I can't. I go.
You just haven't had the right stuff yet, right?
Yeah, people do that. Oh, okay, I get it.
Good job. So proud of you.
I literally have visual-spatial deficits, and you're making me play a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But everyone always says, so do you see how it works?
Oh,
you need to get to the first portal, and it'll take you to the second portal, and then that will take you to the end.
Okay.
Good job.
Everybody has different taste buds.
No, but everyone always says oh, you just haven't had the right one yet, and it's sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not.
Okay. Where are you going with this? I just haven't had the right mashed potatoes?
There's a great blue cheese mashed potatoes.
I love blue cheese.
I know. So if you, to me, that's the best kind of mashed potatoes. Like mashed potatoes by themselves, it's whatever. But like if you get actual potatoes and you do actual mash and you don't do any of the box stuff.
Yeah.
And you know.
My family actually mashes their potatoes. I don't know about like all the cheese and stuff though. I don't know about that. I don't ever pay attention.
I don't do like any other cheese other than blue, but
oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I know people put they shake Parmesan on them and stuff.
No, I just do, it's blue cheese and a shit ton of butter and some heavy cream. And they just end up with the creamiest, smoothiest.
Go right. Thank you.
Mashed potatoes, like ever. They're just really, really, really good. And then they also have that blue cheese funk to them, which that's going to be more unpopular than anything else, honestly. People do not like.
You mean like divisive?
People have strong feelings about blue cheese.
Do they really? Because blue cheese is tremendous.
I agree, but people have really strong feelings about blue cheese, and I just don't get it personally. I think blue cheese is amazing.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And I know that's another reason why it's outrageous that I don't like mashed potatoes, because the flavor's so mild. But it's bad. I also don't eat steak fries. I don't eat like a baked potato. I don't like the taste of potato.
Yeah, well, I think that's because I've done this with you before, where like
we've discussed what I hate about potatoes.
Yeah, and then I'll like get a potato that's actually made well, and then you'll be like, "Oh, this is like a decent potato." And
when? What are you talking about?
We've gone out before and gotten like fries before.
Oh yeah, but the fries are usually thin.
Yeah, but again, and
I eat thin fries. I never claimed not to eat thin fries.
They're thin fries, and then they've also got like, pork on them, like shredded pork or something, and it's like that's the shit. You know what I mean?
Indeed. Okay. I'm with you.
So like, I think that oftentimes it's just like how stuff is prepared. It's the same type of thing as like Brussels sprouts. People didn't know how to cook Brussels sprouts for forever.
Oh my God. They would just like with water steam them.
Yeah. And it's like,
into fart cabbage.
Of course they're terrible. Like that's
marbles.
Yeah. They're little cabbage marbles that are just steamed.
God,
like
gross.
Obviously that's terrible.
But like, you have those fuckers. But you put them on a pan.
Yeah, and you roast them up a little bit with some olive oil and some spices, some garlic.
Some balsamic vinegar on top.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Now you're talking.
Now I'm getting hungry.
But that's my point though. It's like there's a lot of those types of foods.
Stop.
Can you stop going back?
There we go.
Thanks. And it's just like you just need to make them the right way.
Yeah, word. No, I get it. And you're saying your blue cheese mashed potatoes.
I think so, but I also again, and not to be obnoxious, be like, oh, you just haven't the right ones yet. But like, I wonder if I made you mashed potatoes, if you would like them. But anyways, all that to say, mac and cheese.
Fishy.
Koi constellation.
I love fish. I love a fishy.
Now you're gonna do the stingray constellation.
Ooh. I haven't used a single power up.
No,
is that cool or bad?
That's great. I mean, it doesn't. I didn't use any of the power. I pre-played this game to see if it was something you could actually play.
Fuck! What? You just said you pre-played it. I assumed to test it. You wanted to see if I was too stupid?
No, it wasn't a matter of you being too stupid. Because I know you have really bad time with visual-spatial issues, and I wanted to make sure that this was going to be like at least a somewhat fun experience and not a total shit show. And so I wanted to play it really quick and run through a few episodes or through levels to see if it was something that was going to be like impossible for you or if this would just be like challenging. And I think it's just going to be challenging.
Yay. I'm not too stupid. Also, when I turn down like obviously like incorrect pathways, you got to understand that it goes automatically.
No, I know. Yeah, some of the direction.
I wouldn't be making some of these moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I would love to try your mashed potatoes. I'll try shit.
No, I think it'd be great. Sometime I'll have to make them for you.
Fucker. Went the wrong way. Nope.
But so mac and cheese is your go-to.
What the? Whoopsies.
Oh.
I accidentally used a power up.
Whoops.
Might be. Oh. What? Oh. What? Maybe I'm not supposed to teleport.
Yeah, that's
the bit.
It was a false teleport.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you do that?
Tricky. Okay, so mac and cheese though. That's your go-to. What's something else that's sort of a? Oh yeah, you have to collect dots to create the portal.
Dots. Oh my god, I already went the wrong way. Got overwhelmed and I immediately. Okay, what's something else? I love asparagus. Holy shit.
Do you?
Bacon wrapped.
That one I feel like is actually a divisive one.
Asparagus fucks. Asparagus is so good, especially when my dad makes it. Oh, I gotta collect that?
Yeah.
Okay. Beep. I got it. Asparagus fucks.
I mean, I have nothing against asparagus.
You like asparagus? I fed you asparagus before.
Yeah.
We're gonna have asparagus tonight.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. We're having a shrimp linguine.
By the way, we're recording this in the evening and we're prepping for food now, so
we're getting hungry, but that's apropos because Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Do you ever so I know people that like for Thanksgiving a stingray constellation.
I love it.
I know that for some people they take it as like a challenge on Thanksgiving to be like, I'm gonna eat as much as I physically can stuff in my mouth, and It's just like, okay.
Right. That's not me.
I don't
love
understand
to eat the good food, but I
definitely.
It becomes unenjoyable because you're like in pain.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely eat more than I would on any other given day. Granted, but I'm not going to go out of my way.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I get a healthy mix of everything and build the plate properly, and this one, by the way, one screwed me up.
Oh, okay.
Because something about the hexagons
but they're the bestagon.
Really screws with my brain looking at them.
But they're the bestagon.
Yeah, I know, but you already went the wrong way.
No, it's the auto thing. I'm trying to get out of there.
Nice.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you, game. Wait. Oh, that's not a path. It's just...
See? They connect weird. And so your brain's like, oh, yeah, no, that's
You know what it is? For me, it's the lighting. The lighting is duping me. It's making me think...
There's a direction when there isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Because the glow, So now I guess I need to go back the way I came.
Yep.
There we go.
No, my favorite, which I think we've had this conversation before, but not on the show. But one of my favorite foods for Thanksgiving, and also sort of just in general,
tell me,
is cranberry sauce.
Wait, what?
I love cranberry sauce.
What? That's so random. You don't really have much of a sweet tooth either.
No, but you don't do. So I don't do canned cranberry sauce. You just get cranberries.
Okay, and then what?
You boil them down with some
Mash
sugar.
Them, stick them in a stew. Sorry.
No, you do though. You genuinely you mash them up and you as you're heating them, so the oil, water and everything that's in the cranberries naturally gets boiled out.
Okay.
And then they get sort of like almost like you're
mushy?
making jam. Yeah, they get mushy, and then as they're cooking and they sort of soften, then you mash them in and you make them into an actual mixture.
Like
and then
a
you
paste?
can add just like sauce. You just mash them into sauce.
Oh, like you're making tomato sauce basically.
Yeah, kind of, but you just don't get the skins out. And then, but because I use far less sugar than you might otherwise.
Right.
They're not quite as sweet, and I like to put a lot of spice in them. A lot of
what?
Cloves.
Whoa.
And
so they're tart
and spicy.
Huh.
Tart and spicy.
That does sound really good, actually, dude. I'm not usually a fan of cranberry sauce. I never know what to mix it with, because I know people put it on top of their turkey.
Turkey's good,
but to me, it's not. It's like the turkey, so it just becomes cranberry meat. You know what I'm saying?
It does. Yeah.
Which is fine if that's what you're into. I don't know.
I like to. I like it mixed with just about everything that's on the plate. I like it, but
what?
again,
really?
If you put them with the mash, put in some with the potatoes.
Okay.
Getting for some reason, I really like the blue cheese potatoes with cranberry sauce.
You know what? That probably would hit. That probably would be really tasty.
It just, you really it's an odd combination to be sure, but it is
worth it.
Quite nice.
Oh shit! I'm not trying to go over here. It's the thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. No.
Nope. That's the wrong way.
Oh my God. Go up into the thing. Thank you. Relaxing. We're not thinking about how your uncle's coming out as gay.
Why is that your go-to for all of the things?
I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be contentious. Like what's hot topic stuff.
There's lots of contentious things.
We're not going to think about how you pierced your nose and your dad cannot stand it, and your mom thinks it makes you look like a whore. We're not going to think about that right now.
Yeah, you're not going to think about how you can't get into Jewish heaven anymore because you've
got a tattoo.
We're
not going to think about how your dog just died recently and Thanksgiving's not really the same. Nope, that one's too dark.
Why?
That one's too dark.
Why did we go there?
I don't know.
What the fuck, kid?
I don't know. I just,
this was supposed to be partly jokey and then suddenly you went fucking dark as shit.
I don't know. I'm trapped.
No, you're not. You're just not doing it right.
I'm just an idiot.
Go up. Go up. Go up.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Anywho.
Oh, here we go. I know where I need to go. Oh, wait, I can't go. What? Okay. What the?
Yeah.
Don't say like that.
There was another way out.
What?
I would help.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not allowed to.
I got it. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Anyway. Yeah, no, I like cranberry sauce with everything. Cranberry sauce with the Brussels sprouts, the crispy.
Oh, that would be really good.
I don't know. Cranberry sauce, you just sort of mix it with a little bit of everything, and then it's just like it's great. I'm genuinely normally I'm not the type of person that like mixes my food when I eat. Usually, if I get like steak and potatoes, I eat the steak and then I eat the potatoes.
Right.
But for some reason, Thanksgiving foods they all just sort of work together. There you go.
Thank you. Figure it out eventually. I like to think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will say my mac and cheese is buffalo.
Okay. Yeah.
That shit is fucking fire and delicious and good, and I could eat buckets of it.
Yeah, buffalo flavored things in general are.
You know what? I don't force myself to like overeat on Thanksgiving, but I do allow myself to binge, which I think is kind of what you're supposed to do. But I mean, like.
Right, you eat more than you normally would, but it's not like.
I allow myself like 4 helpings of buffalo mac.
Sure.
Or like the turkey or like whatever.
It's also different.
Amazing.
Because Thanksgiving, like a normal meal is, it's a fox. Thanksgiving, a normal meal is like, like 45 minutes, an hour maybe.
Oh,
like,
sure.
You know what I mean? Like they're not like, maybe it's a little longer than that if you're having good conversation or something, but like it's not that long. But like Thanksgiving is like
there for
hours long.
You're playing board games at the table if you got a cool fam.
And then if your family doesn't get into arguments immediately after starting playing board games.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I forgot your family has like a
my family's cool, but also no.
Way too competitive.
Yeah.
My parents are pretty competitive, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I have to tell the story now.
Tell the story.
So my brother just got married back in July.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And he but then like shortly after that, on a slightly more somber note, my grandfather died.
I'm sorry.
It's never easy, but it was easier in this situation simply because we all sort of saw it coming for a while, and it was just sort of like it was his time, and it was all right. Anyway, not the point. So we all went up to support my grandma and like go to the funeral and all the rest of this kind of stuff. And she came along, obviously, and it was after the funeral, and we were having dinner at my grandma's place, and we were making like hot dogs or something. We were sitting outside, and she goes like we should like get people together and like everyone's here and create memories and connection and whatever. So we should.
Grandma.
We should. No, not grandma.
Who?
My sister-in-law.
Oh, but we collected at grandma's house.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
ew, sister-in-law, who wants love?
And so I was like, she's like, we should do something, like we should play a board game or something. And I was like, yeah, no. And she's like, what? And I was like, our family doesn't really play board games. She goes, what? Why not? And I was like, because it becomes way too competitive, like way too quickly. Like we'll play Pictionary, and then like 3 seconds
You can't
in.
draw, you stupid fucktard.
Right. It's like that's supposed to be a dog. That looks nothing like a dog. What are you kidding? Have you ever seen a dog before this? Like, it's like,
incredible.
Guys, it's a board game that's supposed to be fun.
Why are you guys so contentious?
Because everyone's very competitive is part of it.
You want to win.
But yeah, which I've talked about on here is like I said once, I was like, it's not that I want to win, it's just that I don't want to lose. Right? That's sort of the thing is like,
that's pretty funny.
I don't know how else to explain it other than just like it's not an obsession with winning. It's just that like I can do this. I know how to win, so I shouldn't lose.
It's like a personal intelligence pride thing.
I guess, yeah.
Huh.
If you back, never mind. I'm not helping. You
Thanks.
get to do this by yourself.
I appreciate that.
Anyway. But I had to explain this to her. Then she goes, well, like, what do you guys do to like connect with one another? And I was like, we argue.
What? That was your answer?
That's the most honest answer I could possibly give.
Oh my God, your family's intense.
Which is true though. Like that's how my family like entertains ourselves. I was cracking up about this the other day because I'm going up to be with my family for Christmas, I was sitting there. I was like, what's gonna happen at some point is that my brother's gonna get bored.
Okay.
And then he's gonna start an argument. With my family.
Which one?
My oldest brother.
Judd?
No.
Luke?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Luke seems so cool though. I've never met him.
Luke is very cool, but also he has a little bit of an impish side, and he gets bored, and then he is really
smart,
light things
so
on
makes
fire
sense.
at some point.
He'll just light things
and it's just like this is completely unnecessary.
Social arson?
Basically.
That's incredible.
And it's just like this is completely unnecessary, and like everyone knows what he's doing because most of the time he doesn't actually like believe whatever it is that he's claiming. He's just wanting to start a fight. He just wants to like,
wait, what?
Yeah, he's just being a turd. So he'll just start a fight and start arguing for something, which is what my family does. I do this sometimes. You start a fight, you start an argument, and it doesn't have to be a fight, but you start an argument about something that you don't actually believe.
Okay.
Because you get to test out like your ability to argue that point, and it doesn't really matter.
This is beyond me. This is beyond how I interact
it's
in the world.
Beyond how most people are.
Your
most
family
normal,
is full of a bunch of smarts and strong personalities.
But normal functional human beings don't do this.
That's actually so true, bud. But at least you know that.
But we do.
Incredible.
Yeah. Anyway, it's very funny, but like I know at some point that's gonna happen. But that is genuinely that's what my family does for fun. Is
are you looking forward to it?
No. Here's the thing: is that generally, yeah, why are you going in circles? Just for the fun of it.
Yep.
Cool.
It's all part of the plan. It's all,
cool.
All part of
cool.
It's
just exploring the map. Got it.
Just testing out. Yep. It's
anyway,
fun, satisfying. The little the
little dugga-duggas. They're very lovely.
Yeah, they are. So people say my dugga-duggas.
So normally I am like down to clown and happy to argue, whatever. But I was sort of looking forward to. I was like, maybe this Christmas I can like have just a relaxing time and not have to think about things and whatever. But then I found out that my parents are visiting as well, and like I love my parents. I have nothing else. This isn't a dig on them in any way, shape, or form. But I also know that because we're all staying with my brother Luke.
Oh fuck.
That at some point during the period of time that we're there, he's gonna get bored.
Oh fuck.
And he's just gonna start something. And it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
Won't that be exhausting for like his wife?
Probably eventually. But
is she just like a patient lady?
She's pretty patient. Yeah. She's pretty patient with his nonsense.
That's so funny. Is Luke mouth harp guy?
Mouth harp?
Didn't you send me a video of him like playing spoons? No,
that's my cousin.
Oh, your cousin's cool too because he plays the spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon
He was playing the spoons for his daughter.
And I
'cause
was
she
equally
loves
entertained by it. Not a toddler, but was equally entertained.
Oh, yeah. But no, it'll be fun. It'll be fine. But that is genuinely how my family like has fun and interacts with each other. And I just thought it was very funny because I had never really thought about it until my sister-in-law was like, "What do you guys like? How do you guys interact with each other?" And I was like, "Oh, this is what we do. Like this isn't the best, but this is how we are."
That's very funny.
But yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to go get that guy. Oh, I can go get that guy right now.
Yeah.
Doop 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 doop.
Nice.
And now
you have to backtrack and get back over there.
Yep, I sure do, and I can do it.
Yes, you can.
I remember how, because I'm a genius.
Yep.
Because I'm so super smart. And that lady definitely wasn't baffled when she gave me the deficits test. Because I'm an artist, and she was like, "How are you even? You were kind of difficult to diagnose because you do draw." And I was like, "Oh."
You would think that you have really good,
but I don't.
Spatial awareness.
Try to get me to draw a hallway. Actually, don't. It'll be embarrassing. Anyway, nope. Did you finish your thought? Did I interrupt you?
No, I was.
Great. My family's really competitive, but I feel like my parents on their honeymoon got into an argument playing checkers on the beach or something. Maybe they were in their hotel. I like to think it was on the beach because it's honeymoon, but I can't actually remember if that's real or not.
Okay.
Playing checkers, and it got to the point where Lori, my mother, threw the board across the room because they were like so like fucking angry at each other. Oh, what the hell?
By the way, you can run out of moves.
I didn't know that. Okay. That changes fucking everything. Doesn't it now? How the Oh my god. That makes this less.
Do you know what the best part about this is?
What?
Is that I can see the path.
Can you?
You're gonna run out of moves again.
Brag about it.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of moves.
Okay. Well, I need to get the fuck over there.
Yeah, you do.
My head is weirdly tingly. I am?
Yep. Going in the exact opposite direction you should be going.
Fancy that.
Did you figure out the path? Nope.
Sure I did. I knew it all along, and I was just testing you.
Of course, yeah.
Because it's so simple.
Yeah.
A child.
Yeah.
Could accomplish it.
For sure.
Oh, yep. Got it. Yeah. See?
You got it?
I fucking knew where I was supposed to go.
There you go.
This entire time.
Yeah, good job.
It's what the fuck? That was a what the fuck of confidence. Okay.
Chris was. There you go. You're gonna run out of moves.
Fuck off. I'm gonna do it. Yeah! 12 to spare, baby. I only had to buy a fuckload. You think I'm stupid? I made a deer.
Yeah. Congratulations. And maybe next time on Doodle and Goose,
we'll play it again.
Create a raven.
That would be cool. That's your favorite animal.
It is my favorite animal. Yeah.
Doesn't that track for him?
Anyway, finish your story about your parents very quickly.
That's it. She
checkers.
Threw the
she threw checkers. Oh, that's
on their honeymoon. They had just gotten married.
Well, they're still together.
Yeah, they've been together forever. They're old. I'm kidding.
Hi.
I hope that you guys were able to decompress about your impending divorce. That's making Thanksgiving weird. About how much you hate your present
What if somebody's
in-laws?
actually dealing with a divorce right now?
Then why are they watching this?
because they're trying to relax and disconnect.
Relax is not us. We're not the relaxation channel.
Yeah. Go
So that's your mistake, idiot. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, love you. Bye.
We should be a couples therapist, like you and I.
I therapize one of them. You therapize the other.